Hi, girlies. Welcome to Girl Please Podcast. It's Alina here.
Hey, guys. It's Amanda.
Oh, my goodness. We're sitting here like, fix your face.
I know. She's so sick of my shit.
I had to remind her that we're not on two separate cameras as we're recording because we switched our setup. She always likes to do something goofy, and I'm like, you're like that. I'm like, this is how we start our episodes.
If you're listening, you should watch.
You should watch youtube.com/@girlplease_podcast, and you'll see the glorious face she just made. She does this to me.
Take them screenshots, post me, tag me.
She does this to me at the start of like every episode, and I'm like, well, do you want that to be your starting
You're
face?
We're starting.
We're starting. She goes, I know, I'm committed. She's committed. She's ready for it. I'm starting off the day a little bit hot. I'm starting off this episode a little bit fiery, a little bit angry.
Ow. I know it ain't me.
You know it ain't you, but you know it's my nail salon.
Oh. Our ex-nail salon.
Our ex-nail salon. I cannot believe it that I'm beefing with this place. Like, they're fully done in my book. Not even a beef.
Tell 'em.
Whatsoever. Luxury Nails, Fort Lauderdale.
Damn, shout
Don't
out.
ever go there. Extremely rude, nasty people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they ruined my whole day. You know when something so simple can just like set you off? Like, they ruined my whole day.
It's funny because you tell me the story and I'm just like, say less, canceling my
No,
never going back.
Seriously, I've been going to this place. I moved here from Jersey. It's the place that I found when I moved to Florida, and I've been getting my nails done there for years. I've spent thousands of dollars. And you know how I know this? Because it's really sad. Every time you spend $1,000, they give you a gift card. Do you know how many times I've gotten a gift card?
A lot. Especially because you get your nails done a lot more than
every
me.
2 weeks, faithfully. Yeah. Like, I have gotten some gift cards over the years, and I've referred people and all the things. And I think it's extra funny because it's like I have my tail between my legs when I like get my nails done. Like, I don't want to say anything.
Yeah, I don't complain much.
I'm uncomfortable. If I pick a color and I don't like it, I'm not going to tell them to change it. Like, that's just who I am.
But you should.
Yes.
You're paying for a service.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And like one time, and I can't think of like what else this could be, but like one time I went and the guy who was doing my nails like was rushing out the door and like didn't do my cat eye. I saw him do your cat eye one day and did an amazing job on your design. And like, he didn't hold the magnet for me. He didn't layer it. He didn't anything. And I went with Amanda, like as a joke. I was sitting next to her and I was like, oh my God, can you do it like that for me next time? Like, that's what we were saying. I can't think of anything else, possibly.
And even if you were complaining, you weren't happy with your service.
But all I have to say is, like, this is all I can think of, like, racking my brain. So, and you were there. Like, that's, like, I don't know. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm trying to make an appointment online, and it's like I'm booking the same guy that, like, we always get, and it's not letting me. So I call them, and I'm like, I can't book with this guy. And then the owner gets on the phone and she was like, can you pick a different nail artist? He said that like you didn't like how he did his nails one time, how he did your nails one time.
And then you said.
I said, oh, really? I will not be coming back. Thanks. And I hung up on her. I was like, I will not be coming back. Thank you.
I don't blame you.
How, like, I can't even believe, like, if I were so extremely rude and like nasty, I feel like I overcompensate. I'll literally be like, oh, like if I say one little thing like, oh, can you make the French a little thicker? I'll be like, oh my God, that's perfect. It's so pretty. You did such a good job.
You don't even have to.
Like I feel like I go out of my way to be so nice and I feel so bad to ask for anything. So the fact that like this guy blacklisted me from being, I feel like that's for people that I understand having that in place for people who are like unruly or rude. But like as soon as she said to me like he doesn't want to take you because I said something, I was like, what could he even be talking about? Could he be talking about that I said that I liked your cat eye and I want it like that next time?
And what's funny to me is like all you listeners, you guys know Alina, like she's purest of heart.
I was like
I would be the one to catch an attitude and probably bitch every single time. And I just don't because I'm just happy if my nails are done and whatever. But I complain.
Yeah.
I literally went to get a bacon, egg, and cheese yesterday.
Yeah.
And they forgot the bacon. I literally picked up the phone, called, and I said, listen, I'm not coming back because it's too far. I said, but your people in the kitchen need to pay a little more attention to the tickets.
Yeah.
How do you forget the bacon? And then
In
the
a
girl
bacon,
on the
egg,
phone
and
was
cheese.
just like, okay. And then I was like, bitch, I hung up on her.
Yeah.
But stuff like that irritates me. If I'm paying for something, I want it done right. And you are so sweet. And like you said, like, I guarantee if something's wrong, you're not even going to say anything. You're just going to deal with it and then be like, I can't wait for 2 weeks to do my nails again. So once you told me this story, I said, say less. I hung up on you.
So here's the thing. Because Amanda and I go to the same guy. Yes. She had an appointment coming up in 2 days. She's like, I'm going to go cancel my appointment right now with him. And I was like, no, don't. It's so hard to find a good nail artist. Like, don't. She's like, bitch, I'm going to go call them. I said, don't you dare, please. Because as soon as I hung up the phone, I literally was like, I will not be back. Click. I hung up. I call you crying. Yeah. As soon as I start telling you the story, I start crying. So then I'm like, no, don't. You hang up on me and you call them. And you're like, I want to cancel my nail appointment. And then you were like, and they were like, and your pedicure? And you're like, yeah, that too.
All of it. I'm like, cancel it all.
You'll never see us again.
Never.
The girl please girls will never be back.
And shit like that to me is just like, if I have a fallout with a place that I don't care to go to anymore, I just don't give you my business. Right. I don't think twice about it. Nail salons are a dime a dozen. I don't know if that's the right term. But there's so many of them that it's just like, I don't even care. And it's so funny. I was telling Nico about it. I said, can you believe how they spoke to Alina? I said, I can't. He goes, good thing there's a nail salon in every corner. I said, exactly.
Period. Clock it, Nico. Thank you. I appreciate the support.
Yeah, honestly, I would not even think twice about it. All I heard was you like what you like, and they feel the need. They can be picky like that.
But it's like, I understand, honestly, which I still wouldn't, because like, as you said, you should be able to say like, hey, can you fix this or whatever. I don't do that. So that's what pisses me off the most about the scenario is like, I'm not that person. And you know what's funny? I've been going there for years. I bring like, do you know the amount of, and it's been different nail artists. If I go pick up coffee on my way there, I will bring them something. Like I've brought my nail artist because I've been going there for so long. It's like a family. Like I've brought multiple different nail artists at that place, like a coffee when I get mine, or like I knew my one nail artist that I used to always go to. He liked like the lemonade. So I would bring a little lemonade. Like I feel like I was always so nice to them.
And I have a great relationship with the guy.
Yes.
Like he's like,
and
that's
he knows
my
we're
boy.
Best friends.
And I was just like, I don't even care. Say less. You fucked my sister over.
And you say everything that you feel to him. And I feel like he like doesn't care.
He doesn't care at all. There's times where I'm like, this is taking long. Like you need to hurry up because I also need a pedicure. And I will say that, and he just like we like laughed it off or whatever. But I can't sit in front of this man knowing that he said some talk shit about you. I'm just like, no, because I'm going to lose my shit. And
and the thing is, because like, you know, when you're a regular and they feel like, oh, they know you, so they can like get away with whatever. Like they'll move you to like a second person, or you'll be waiting 30 minutes, but they're like, oh, she's been coming for a million years. Like, do you mind? Like they'll talk to me, but if it's like a new person, they'll prioritize like whatever their needs are. Like we just kind of get pushed around town because like they know us. Like that's why I was so thrown. I was like, I put up with so much. I wait for so long. You guys have a person start and a different person finish my nails, and I don't say anything.
A lot of people leaving that place working there anyways.
That's crazy. Their whole staff is
couldn't
gone.
Even get
what's going
else?
on? Check them out. Investigate.
No choice but to ask for him. There was no one else working.
Literally. So crazy.
So we won't be back.
We will not be back.
Even after that conversation, I went on Instagram, blocked him.
No, I blocked the salon too, and I posted a story. I was like, nail salon Rex in Fort Lauderdale, please. So yeah, if you have one in Fort Lauderdale.
I was going to be petty and be like, and don't go to luxury. Like, no, leave it as a comment.
Seriously? What? Like it ruined my whole day.
And we're someone like, I don't like bashing people too much. Like, obviously, I talk shit a lot on this, but I don't like bashing businesses. But it comes to a point where like I'm pushed over.
Yes,
and we got to that point.
Yeah, and I think that there's been so many times where like we're pushed aside when we're there. We're waiting. One time I was waiting, 45 minutes, and I was texting you, and I was like, girl, I should have brought a book or something. Like, what's going on?
And I guarantee you, if you're not like this, just wait. I feel like with age, I don't care anymore. Like, younger, I'm a little more like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah. I will go off on a McDonald's. I will go off on but it has to be multiple times where you annoy me. Yes. Like the bagel place, that was the third time I've been there, and it annoyed me. And I'm like, New York would never do me like this. I go to any bagel place, and they don't forget the freaking name. Like I couldn't. No,
that's crazy. Cheese. That's crazy.
Oh, I was so mad.
My mom was like, "You should have said how many people you refer, how this, how that." I was like, "Mom, I was in shock. All I said to her was, I won't be back,' and I hung up. I said, "But don't worry, I'll say it all in my review when they get a 1-star from me."
And then I went on my Google reviews after I left the bagel place review because that girl's attitude annoyed me on the phone. I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave. Yeah. I took a picture of my egg sandwich. I took a picture of the ticket that said bacon, egg, and cheese.
Let them know.
And I showed them, and I went on my reviews, and I'm like, I hope I'm not someone that only leaves. And that's the only bad review I've left. All my other reviews are good.
Yeah. So and you know what? I think that there is like level where you're like, first of all, you have every right to say that. And we're not the people who would complain. It's just like it's happened to you multiple times. And I think that there is a world where you're allowed to like go to a nail salon and be like, hey, I don't like this, which I feel like I was never comfortable to even do and haven't done.
Yeah.
And I find it so crazy that the owner like got on the phone. Like, what a little bitch too. Like, you get on the phone and tell me why you won't take me.
You should have been like, time out. Let me tag my bestie in.
No, seriously.
I would have been like, listen.
The fact that you hung up on me and canceled your appointment.
Girl,
I hope they connected the dots. Like, they know we're best friends.
Girl, I'm like that about anyone.
I hope they told them that you like canceled.
You
so
can tell
they
me
know.
You don't like a bitch, and I'm like, say less. I don't care if I went to middle school with her.
Say less, honey. You know what else I want to talk about? Like, speaking of restaurants, I was thinking about this. I like saw a video, and you know when you like can't look at your best friend like in a moment of seriousness, or like
never. I start laughing.
Yeah. Like, I'm the person like, don't fucking look at me.
Yeah.
I just remembered, like, this hasn't happened to us yet, but like, I won't be able to go through this with you. And I just want you to know now that if it happens, I have to get up and go to the bathroom. I have this thing that happens to me where when a waiter is reading off the specials, I can't.
Why?
I can't.
I'm so tapped in.
I'm so like, uncomfortable. I'm laughing. I'm looking at the other person. I'm like, I am not a bitch that's
You gotta go to Moderano's where they show you on the screen.
Oh,
just like,
yeah. That's beautiful. Yeah. And that's efficient, and they're Italian, and they get it, and they're like, let's get it done. This is what it looks like.
Yes, exactly.
But I ain't never been a bitch that's gonna order the special. Like, I don't even know what you're saying. I'm not retaining it.
See, when they say a special, and I already decided what I want on the menu, and now I'm torn. I'm just like, oh my.
Oh, girl, that is never gonna be me, because you know I eat like a child. I'm like, I didn't hear
what it is for me.
If it's not grilled chicken and it's not salmon, like it's gonna be like this foie gras tartare Wellington. I'm like, I don't even know what you're saying, and I don't want that. Like,
for me,
I can't.
The most awkward thing is like if we get a waiter, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's a guy or a girl.
Yeah.
And you are reading the specials, like you better be looking at us back and forth. Like, why are you only looking at him? Like, why aren't you looking at me when you say the specials? Why is it only you ever have that where I'm like,
they need to look at the table as
make
a whole.
eye contact with both.
Oh no, but I am like, if they pick me to stare at, that's the problem. Like, please don't pick me. Don't stare at me.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I'm gonna laugh.
I'm gonna vlog this. We're gonna
and
go.
then I'm like gonna have to do this eye contact shit. I can't do it.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. I'm gonna be
tap
like,
me out.
Alina, read it back.
What they just say. We're gonna go to a restaurant. You're gonna be like, she would like to know the specials, and I will fucking get up. I will walk to the fucking bathroom.
No, I'm going to ask you to repeat the specials.
No, I swear to God. I ain't retaining specials. I'm not ordering specials. Girl, I'm not paying attention. You just got
to hear the big one.
The whole time they're saying it, I'm like, oh my God, please end, please
I'm
end.
like, what was the real one again?
I'm so uncomfy. Like, no, like I can't. Like, I'm not doing this.
Okay,
tap me out.
There's a spot that me and Nico love going to that's fairly new. It's called Zito's.
If you don't speak closer to your mic and I have to edit your sound louder than mine, I'm going to scream.
So there's this new place we go to, and it's called Zito's.
Yeah.
And for dessert, they give you a shot with your like dessert.
Oh, amazing.
So my man doesn't drink much, so I take his shot too. And
you're like, so they give me 2 shots with my meal.
Yeah, so I downed it, right? And then he's like, oh, wow, you really enjoy that. Brings another. And I'm like, I love this place.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Shout them out. Let's give we gave a negative.
Zito's, Fort Lauderdale, fire.
Yes. Oh, I know they'd be giving you shots. Amanda does this thing, and I have to yell at her because every time she calls me, and like you call me in the car after a date night, and I'm like, you're not allowed to call me in the car on the way home from a date night. So I'll yell at her. Like, she answers, I say no. Like, that's how I answer the phone. Don't call me.
He don't even ask anymore who I'm calling.
I go, don't call me. You're not allowed to call me. And as we're hanging up, I go, don't call me again. And like I literally we're gonna fight. But I know because you always, and I love being your drunk dial. Like, what a dream. Like, how lucky am I? Because it's like you're with your man. So, like, who are you going to call? So, Ghostbusters. Sorry, I had to say. It was creeping up in my mind. But yeah, you called me, and you after Zito's, you were like, "Oh my God!" And it was probably the shots, but you were like, "I love this place." I told my man he could propose here. Like, you started planning it. You're like, "There's an area, then we could do some flowers." You're like, "But you gotta you gotta get the flowers. You gotta this, you gotta that." It's so bitch funny as hell. So good. I gotta start recording those because they're so funny.
Now I'm not gonna see. No, I can't call you no more.
Oh.
Vanessa's like that. Vanessa, when I'm drunk, I'd be like, "What you take of me? What video is this?" She got a whole little album. Yeah, it's torturous.
I'm a safe space. I won't.
Torturous.
I just, it's endearing.
She'll be like, "Remember this?" And I'm like, "No, no, delete that."
Your new thing is like FaceTime video messages when I don't answer.
I feel like a lot. And if you don't answer, then I call Vanessa.
Oh,
there's a whole like little
one to the next. That happens to me, but this is what happens. If I call you, you don't answer, and then I go to the next, then you call me back 2 minutes later. I'm already on the phone.
Yeah,
too late, Ciara. You got to wait an hour now.
I've been telling that. I'm like, sorry, I'm on with Vanessa now.
But the only time I don't answer is like I'm in a meeting.
Yeah, or you're busy. Yeah,
and that's
because if I was dying,
because every other second is reserved.
You
for
better answer.
Period.
All right,
girl, we got so much to talk about.
It's all depressing.
So much.
I feel like I said this last week. I'm like, everything is just so
everything
depressing.
was wild and crazy and turned.
Like, no one's getting married. No one's having kids.
No, but like, can't we just like someone adopt a dog on a show and we talk about that?
Rescue.
What do you want to do? Unwell Winter Games first or Scamanda?
Let's get that ho-ho out of the way.
Scamanda?
Yeah.
That's going to take up a lot of time. Okay, we'll do Scamanda and then Unwell Winter Games.
Yeah, because then we get to talk about our sis.
Yeah, we'll talk about Huda, our queen. We'll end on a more positive note. Okay.
Amanda, I'm embarrassed you have my name.
We're going to get into this whole Amanda Batula, West Wilson, Ciara Miller, Kyle Cook, like, I don't even know what to say about this whole
Jerry Springer
relationship ass square. Okay, I'm like, not love triangle, but this is the craziest thing to happen since Scandal. We should just like give a quick refresher for people who may not be up on Summer House.
Are you guys living under a rock?
They know what happened. I'll give the quick dynamics.
But speaking of, I love how everyone that doesn't even watch Summer House has an opinion on this. Yes. I'm like, your opinion doesn't matter because you don't even know.
I get mad. And I actually have to say, I love Bethany Frankel. Like, and she's so funny and she has the best takes. But then she like started kind of justifying. And I'm like, you're getting such high level. You don't know the intricacies of the friendship between Amanda and Ciara to like understand. She's like, no one was not. No one was together. It's not a big deal. That was her ex from years ago. Like, let it go. Things happen. I'm like, girl, you don't even know the half of it. So please sit this one out. Like, I start to judge.
I see that a lot. People are like, so their exes. This happens all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, you did not see this girl cry over this man. No. And that girl was consoling her. Like, it's not the same.
So, like, at a high level, just so you can, like, if you're not a watcher, Ciara Miller and Amanda Batula are best friends. And Ciara had a complicated relationship with West. They last summer, well, not summer 2026, I'll say 2025, they were together and he couldn't fully be like the partner that she needed, but he broke her heart. And Amanda sat there as she cried over this man, as she built herself up after this man, like through everything. And same for Ciara. Like Amanda was going through a horrible relationship for the past like 10 years. She was in a bad marriage. And who was there for Amanda through literally everything was Ciara. So now Amanda's going through her divorce the next summer. She's like at the tail end of her relationship. And after that summer, they break up, right? And I'm like, am I missing anything here? So over last summer, we're watching the season play out now. Ciara and West are like kind of rekindling. Like it looks like West is trying to get back, like without context, get back into Ciara's good graces. He's like making moves. He's getting touchy. Ciara's like, you can see anyone who watches the show can see that like Ciara's still stuck on West. And like, do we know, like from the outside, we want to be like, you deserve so much better. But like, you can see. And as soon as Amanda goes through her divorce, who does she go for? West. So that's where we're left at, that we found out that there's confirmation now that like Amanda and West have been hooking up. So like her best friend's man who broke her heart, they were rekindling. That's where we're at.
I think it's been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
I think even before her divorce, I think after the previous reunion, seeing how close they were and they were like confiding in each other and he was talking to Amanda. Meanwhile, Sarah's over there and Paige is giving him death stares.
Yeah.
So that, like now I look at everything that happens and I'm like, they were too close for comfort to begin with.
Yes.
So the timeline I feel like we're never going to truly know, but I feel like it was happening way before.
They're acting like this is recent. And now that fans are taking a look back at last season, taking a look at things that were posted online last summer, taking a look at blind items that were sent to Dumois, saying that one of the Summer House girlies was cheating on her significant other. Who could that be? Amanda. Who else is in a relationship in that house? Seriously. No, actually.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't add up at all. But I will just say this. Like, you watched your best friend cry over this man. And also falling for him again and watching. There's no way that you didn't know that she's, like, still in love with this man. But he broke her heart. Your best friend is supposed to hate your ex more than you do. For you to fall for this person, I really genuinely thought when the rumors came out that it was like a drunken kiss that went too far. But it's become like this whole, like, they're hooking up, they're seeing each other, all the things. Like, the level betrayal of friendship is absolutely insane.
So I'm not going to sit here and bash Amanda because the whole internet's already doing that. But I will say that I'm not surprised. As you probably have heard in the past, I never cared for Amanda. I felt like I can tell she was very insecure. For her to say, like, she felt like she deserved what she got being with Kyle, like, she deserved, like, that's the person she deserved, shows that she had no self-worth.
Yeah.
And Wes is very easy to just swoop in on that and be like, let me be your shoulder to cry on. So I'm not surprised that Amanda's acting this way. She's giving very pick-me. She's giving whoever could be there for me, and Wes just happened to be that person. So she's not someone I would ever want as a friend. You know, I feel for Ciara, and I just hope she just never speaks to her again. There's no coming back from this at all.
No. And I think the part that's hard for me is, like, yes, I understand that the whole insecurity, like, self-worth thing, and I feel like she was with someone for so long that, like, didn't give her what she needed and she craved that. But it's still so hard for me to be like, I understand that very much so, but the fact that it was the man that, like, your best friend is stuck on and trying to do things with, like, how do you even get there in your mind? It's so insane to me to think about.
That to me just says she's male-centered. Like, she doesn't have any she doesn't have any loyalty to women, and all she cares about is a man that's going to be there for her. That's why Kyle kind of runs her life too.
Yeah.
She just wants to be submissive, be there, and she acts like she wants to do all these things, but she'd rather just like, for her to say she doesn't even understand what's going on with the finances, she lets Kyle take care of that. That's a little.
And I feel like even the women around her, like Paige, Ciara,
she's not on their caliber.
These women that were around her that were such a blessing in her life were the reason she even had a backbone, were the reason that she, like, made her little brand that she did. Like, she wouldn't have even made any of those steps without them.
Yeah, I think she can't relate to them. I think she wishes she could be like them and be as strong as them, but she's just not that person. I think she needs to go to therapy. I think she needs to go into hiding. And Wes is not going to be that person for you. Is Wes going to be your future husband? Highly doubt it.
No.
I bet you he's going to treat you exactly how he treated Ciara.
And I just want to say, too, like, even to address, like, you were saying, like, I don't want to bash Amanda. I think there's, like, two levels to this. One is, like, you did something absolutely horrible and, like, unfathomable, where there's a level of accountability that needs to be had. And if people are talking about a decision you made and they don't like it, that's one thing. I don't disagree with that. However, people going and, like, making threats and, like, going through her comments and, like, full bullying, I think that's where there's a difference. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, kill yourself. Like, how did you, like, that's not the level I think anyone should. It's like, there is so much mental health. There's so much here that's, like, dangerous. However, I think that it's frustrating that I feel like she's going to pull this card, like, a mental health thing, and, like, get away with it. Like, even at the reunion, it's going to be, like, people defending her, like, the way that Kyle is, and she's never going to be held accountable. I think there's a difference between straight up bullying and being nasty to a person, and also holding somebody accountable for horrible actions.
Yeah, she's just going to cry about it. She's just mad it came out when it did. I'm sure she would have preferred it came out after the reunion. I would be surprised if she showed up for the reunion, to be honest. She's not to say that she's
weak.
She's not going to be able to handle the criticism. And I'm not even saying, like, the death threats, all those things, were crazy to act like that.
That's
like,
insane.
That's insane. But even to say, like, you're not a girl's girl, you're a bad friend, a friendship I hope never finds me, all those things, she's going to take that to heart, and she's going to be beating herself up about it. And Wes is, he's probably the only person you have right now. He better be doing his best. Even Kyle's giving you grace, which is, I mean, it's the least he could do. But it's just her mentals is going to be, like you said, so fucked up. And I have nothing more to say about it. I just hope she gets the help she gets. And I don't think brand deals and all that. I can't imagine those going to come to her. But I'm not going to.
Well, she's already been dropped.
Her downfall.
She's been dropped from brand deals.
I've heard that. Yeah.
She was set up to have like an Ariana Madix arc. Like she's ruined everything in front of her because of this man. And there's a couple things here. One, with the reunion, I really wonder if they have some sort of like incentive in their contract where they have to show up. Because how is it
she gonna need the money?
Like, no, but seriously. But I really do wonder because it's like such an easy out to not show up, right? So like what forces her to go? Like, does she forfeit a lot of money? Does she not get, like.
Maybe she wants to speak her piece.
Yeah. But I do wonder what made Raquel and Tom Sandoval have to go to their reunion.
Well, they thought they had each contract?
No, but I'm genuinely curious. Like, we got to make sure none of them bow out.
Well, we've seen reunions where people don't show up. I think that's okay if she chooses not to, but I think it'll speak volume.
Yeah, but it's
if
not
she
like the main.
I'm just saying they can't force her.
Yeah,
I would lose out on money if it was for my mental health.
Yeah,
but I think Wes will be there. I think she'll think she has Wes, and I would be scared to go.
I have to be honest. I do not think, this may be a hot take, that Wes and Amanda are even together anymore. I genuinely don't think so. Because as soon as this news came out, all of these stories came forth. We even got messages to our podcast of women who have met Wes and seen him out with this other brunette that apparently he was in a relationship
Kyle
with.
Doing that. She don't care if he does that.
No, but this is like, I understand what you're saying, but I just think like, the way that Kyle came out in his video, this is why I think this. Kyle came out in a video, and instead of saying his own piece, he's just like, I'm just worried about Amanda. She's having dark thoughts. She's very unwell. And West is playing multiple women, and he keeps dogging West. Instead of talking about what his wife did to him, they're still married, with his friend, he's sitting there talking about West, and being like, he's playing women. Why is that your first thing to say? Like, I genuinely believe they will not make it past that. And I don't think that it's what she thought it was now that all of this has come out.
It's going to be like Tom and Raquel. The whole backfire thing is not going to work out. But I do think they are still together. I disagree with the Kyle thing because Kyle's been with Amanda for so long. He owes her somewhat respect. And if he started bashing a woman, I would look at him sideways.
Yeah.
So I think it's okay to attack the man. But I do.
It was just giving like they're not together.
But the release statements, the same exact thing. That to me says if they were separate, they would have probably released something separate.
Yeah.
So the release statement makes me think they are still together.
Yes, but then all the things came out. Once they released a joint statement. Can we talk about how tacky that is? Like, let me release a joint statement with my situationship.
We didn't even
We're not even together. We're just fucking. They're like, oh yeah, connection. And it was so tone deaf. It was so heartless. You didn't even apologize to the people that you hurt, to your best friend, to anybody in the situation. Like, that was you release a joint statement and there's no apology is crazy.
Ciara will be fine, though. I mean, if anything, this opened her eyes that girl's not her friend. She knew Wes wasn't shit. And it just shows he ain't shit. Honestly, I think we could all get past this. Amanda and Wes better have each other because they don't have anyone else.
They do not.
And even if they don't have each other, Amanda needs to, like, go into hiding. Wes needs, I don't even know who the hell could want Wes. Like, can I talk about, I don't mean to bash his looks, but I don't get it. I think his personality is blah. He looks blah. And people are stressing over this man.
And you know what? When it first, before the flood of like people coming forward about the multiple women and the relationships that are like happening at the same time as Amanda and West, when that joint statement came out, I was like, oh my God. Like, at first you think, okay, this is like, which is still absolutely batshit crazy. like, oh my God, none of us expected this, but we can't fight it. Like, I love this person so much. Like, the feelings are so deep. Like, we can't hold each other back from, like, not being together or whatever. That's one thing. Like, this is endgame fairy tale. Like, you have to be with this person and, like, you're risking it all. No, you're just a hookup and you're willing to ruin your friendship and your life over this. That's what's so crazy. Like, when the joint statements dropped, it's like, oh, shit, this is a big, deep thing. No, it's not. You risked all of that and you betrayed your friend for this random hookup shit is crazy to me.
I think it's more than a hookup.
Do you?
This goes back to the statement they released. You know,
they're like, we don't know what it is.
Anyone. You know, I think they are friends that became way too close. I think he cares about her. I think she cares about him. But I think he cares more about himself that he's still doing him.
Yeah.
And she's so stupid. No offense, Amanda. But like, it's a repeat cycle of Kyle. If she ends up with Wes, he's going to do whatever he wants and know he can because Kyle did the same thing.
There's no way they're ending
and
up together.
I feel like Amanda needs to learn to love herself before she can love anyone else.
Yeah.
And Wes is not that person for you. That man does not. Do you not see how he treated Ciara? I'm confused. Were you not there? You lived it up close. We saw it, but she was there.
Yeah. And the whole other piece of this is amid all of this happening, Ciara and Wes were hooking up. They've rekindled. They're figuring things out. You think her best friend Amanda didn't know this? Like, Ciara's probably on cloud 9 thinking she's back with this man. And then we have Dave Portnoy coming out being like, oh yeah, I knew this. Like, back at the Super Bowl, Brianna Chicken Fry, who's like on his network and all of that, he's like, yeah, Chicken Fry told me when it was the Super Bowl that this was going on. You look at the Super Bowl and it's Ciara and Wes, like pictures of them all. They were together at the Super Bowl. So Amanda's fucking your man behind your back. Like, there's literally, they were hooking up weeks ago. So you're going to tell me that Amanda didn't know that her best friend was back with the man who broke her heart, who she's like in love with?
That's so funny.
That's what's crazy. Like, you did that knowing. So you're like, oh, I'm going to go fuck him after you, bitch. Like, how do I taste? Like, that's literally what she's doing.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Amanda has no self-worth. Ciara, the tables would never be turned.
Did you see that Ciara started to put it together because she saw that Amanda turned off Find My Friends? Like, she first saw Amanda's location at West.
And then she said they were just friends.
And then she turned it off.
Yeah. And she asked her about it because, you know, Ciara's a
She's like, what the fuck are you doing at my man's house?
We're just friends.
Like, that's a weird response. It's sick.
I must say, Ciara's a way better person than I am because
she's keeping it cute and classy.
As she should. And I respect that so much because I feel like the poor girl has been through so much that it doesn't surprise her. And it's sad to say. And it's just, I'm sure the heartbreak most is Amanda, her best friend. Yeah. She don't give a shit about Wes. Like, Wes, I would
Of course.
You know,
that's what nothing. It would be. Is like, to me, this is an ultimate, it's not anything. Like, the biggest thing here is this is an ultimate friendship betrayal. And it's on such a level, like, I just can't, because I think about us and I'm just like, it's so unfathomable and insane. It's so insane. It's like not even, and you started sending me stuff after, like, that they were showing over the summer. Like, there was a scene where Wes and Amanda went into a bathroom and they know that the cameras can't see a certain part of the bathroom. They're not brand new here. They've been here for how many seasons? And then you hear what sounds like a kiss and you're like, that's literally a kiss. And I'm like, I'm sitting here going, no way, no way. Why no way? It's like this, look at what they're doing.
Yeah. And even rewatching that season, I watched the latest episode and Wes is so involved in how Amanda's feeling with the whole Kyle thing. Kyle, you should talk to her, you know, and don't make excuses. Just like apologize. Don't try. And I'm like, why is he so involved?
Yeah.
And then everything he's doing, it's not for Kyle.
He's like
it's for
running
Amanda.
To guard her. He's touching her. He's doing. It's very interesting watching back with this lens. And I have to say, Jessi Solomon, there is no way that you didn't know.
Oh,
Stop.
He knew.
West is just going to protect him so he doesn't get all the shit because now Jesse's on tour and he's doing his thing and he's like going to take it to the grave that like Jessi knew everything. Even in the moments where like things are happening, you know how we are like when something happens, we kick each other under the table, you grab your friend and we're like, we'll talk about this later. Like you see them actively doing that on the season. Like there was a joke that like Ben made, which justice for Bailey, but Ben made a joke and he's like, what do you think I'm going to be with my mate's missus? And Jessi and Wes grab each other and they're curling over. Like, why? Why? Is that the funniest joke you've ever heard?
And then it explains why Jessi was trying to mac on Ciara. He knows Amanda and West have a
West
thing.
West doesn't want Ciara, and then he's fucking her friends.
And I think West was playing this thing, he's like acting like he misses her, cares about her, he fumbled her. He's trying to like rekindle things. And it's like this poor girl's feelings. Like, you don't want to be with her. You know you're messing with her friend.
Yeah.
Jessi's here like, well, I might as well have Ciara because I can't have Amanda because you have her. And who else am I? Disgusting.
And I was sitting there being like, the audacity of Jessi to ask his friend this.
Bro, and Amanda, New York City is so big. Like, you could have your pickings of men out there in the city, and this is who you choose.
It's also so funny that like now knowing at least let's say, which we can really see some shit that doesn't look right last summer, but let's say this just picked up like in January or December, whenever people are saying that it did, that there's actually proof. The fact that like Ciara and Amanda went on Watch What Happens Live, for example, and they're there and you see Ciara all giddy about talking about West, and Amanda's sitting next to her, watching all of these clips back, knowing what was factually happening at those times, because this is just like within the past couple of weeks when they were confirmed to have been hooking up and there's evidence, like Amanda's sitting there doing this appearance with her and Andy's like riffing with Ciara about West. They do a poll about like shipping Ciara and West and everything. You see that bitch's face. I'm like, you gotta be some kind of evil to like sit through this.
And then when they ask Amanda if she would ever date one of her castmates now that she's single, and she took a while to answer that. And I think, them bringing it up was like, oh, maybe Ben. Like, maybe she definitely tried
Jessi,
to like,
because you know what? She has this track record of like being so close and touchy with her castmates. Like and you know what? I was like rolling my eyes at Kyle all season, but he's not wrong. Like the whole season, she just like left him out for dead. Like she didn't even give him any affection.
I think she already moved on.
Yeah.
Like the way Kyle was acting, it was like Amanda changed up so much.
Yeah,
it's because she's been messing with West.
Even when they did like that spin the bottle and she kissed him, he acted like she hasn't kissed him in like a year.
She's been tapped out. And I get why she's like tapped out, but also I will never understand. What she's doing, I will never understand.
And then West also went on Watch What Happens Live and he was way worse at Amanda at answering, but like Andy like specifically
the rumors,
was like, listen, the rumors are happening. Like what's going on? And he's like, no, I care deeply about her, like, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, yeah, but as a friend. He's like, yeah, like, she's a great girl. Like, would not answer it. And then he was like, and Andy, like, wasn't getting it because someone was sitting next to him and was being like, but that's your homegirl, right? Like, that's what they want to know. And he's like, yeah, a friend, yeah. And Andy was, like, trying to move on. I'm like, Andy, don't you see how that's one person. Okay, Jessi Solomon 100% knew. I don't think Andy had a damn clue. He was doubling down. People were like, didn't you see that interaction when you had that interview with West, how he was acting all? He's like, no way. He wasn't weird. No, he said that was his friend. I'm like, Andy, you stupid. Like, couldn't you see him? He couldn't sit still. He was so awkward.
I know you don't watch Southern Hospitality, but there's a girl in it named Mia. Mm-hmm. And they asked her, like, since BravoCon, is that what they recently had?
Okay.
She's like, who slid in your DMs? And then she's like, someone from Summer House, which was, of course, Wes.
No.
And I'm like, of course he did. And then she goes, I'm not going to do this whole thing again with Ciara. So I guess Mia, maybe someone from Southern Charm. I'm wondering if it's Austin. Mm-hmm. Maybe Mia had a thing with it. But she basically said she's not trying to do anything that Ciara has messed with someone. So, and she was referred to Wes. And I'm like, really, Wes? Sliding in girls' DMs that are on other shows? Like, I can't.
No, that's crazy. And it's like, so now in all like the Bravo sphere, you're just like at every turn there's someone you've hooked up with. And even this girl, her name is Mija Moreno. She was allegedly in like a relationship with Wes while this was going on and heard the rumors and straight up was like, are you doing it? Are you messing around with Amanda? Like, what's going on? He denied it. And there's like photo evidence of him with her and it's weird because one of our listeners actually wrote in and said he saw, and I think it was that girl that she saw him with her, I think in Chicago for St. Patty's. And she was like, what's weird is like, he was posting, we met him and like he was very coupley and like using her to like was using her to like be like, oh, we're together, like not talk to their women kind of thing, but also posted her. She was like, when we were there, like he posted her on his story. So that's so weird that like Amanda's like, oh, that's fine. Like, I'm just like, how do you guys?
She has no self-respect.
I'm just shocked that she was so willing to give up her friendship and her life for this.
This is my thing, even with the whole Tom and Raquel thing. Sometimes, you know, like you may meet someone, their best friend is the person that was meant for you, whatever, like whatever. It may and they're together, have a family, life goes on. And but the fact that you hide it, and that means you know you're doing something wrong. That means it can't be love, because if it was love, you'd love out loud. Yeah. You would have sat them down and be like, listen, Ciara, Kyle, I'm so sorry this is happening, but we fell in love with each other. Like the way it's coming out to me says that you knew it was wrong. It can't be love. Yeah. Because you're keeping it a secret. So it's just, and that's to me makes me think that they know what they did was wrong. Yeah. And love is not the thing.
And I would say like with Tom and Raquel though, like... which is hilarious.
Hilarious.
They thought that they were like in love. That's what I'm trying to say. Like these people, like for whatever it was, those dodo birds were on their little cloud 9 together. That's not West and Amanda. So that's what's so crazy to me.
But I feel like once it came out with the whole Tom and Raquel thing, everything crumbled. Like if it was love, I thought it would have been a little stronger. Like the girl had to go to freaking rehab and like.
But they thought they were like head over heels for each other. We knew it wasn't going to be strong and last, but I think they thought it would. I don't think West and Amanda are even at a point where they're not even exclusive. They're not even trying to like go anywhere.
I need to see this reunion. I just need to see the demeanor. I need to see how they act. I need to see it all.
You know what the unfortunate thing about this whole thing is? West will be fine. Jesse's going to take him back. His boys are going to be there. Girls are going to think it's funny. They're going to go up to him. They're going to take pictures with him. They're going to try to be with him. Yep. Amanda's life is ruined. She lost the best thing that's ever happened to her, which are her best friends, these amazing, strong, incredible, successful women. All the brand deals that were ahead. Her career, this is like career suicide for her. Like, you know, the woman is like never going to recover from this.
Never.
Not that like she really deserves to have any sort of like amazing success come from this at this moment, because like that was the worst thing you could possibly do. Like what you do to your friend, and that wasn't even a friend. Like this is like family, the way that those girls have like this sisterhood.
Yeah.
But it's just funny that like West is gonna be up from this, and like Amanda's just
it's like she didn't do you not see how Raquel's doing right now? Do you see
where is she?
Tom Sandoval has a whole girlfriend.
Raquel,
like
Tom Sandoval was on Traitors. Like he's on House of Villains. Yes. Raquel's in a room doing sound baths and like in a yoga retreat in a random country because she had to leave. Like it's crazy what happened, like how this goes.
And I really, really hope Amanda gets the help that she needs.
Yeah.
Because I know she's not doing good.
I know. I just, you know.
And Wes is fine. Wes fine.
They're laughing. Like him and Jessi are laughing about this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like they're talking about it. Like, Jessi's probably like, how do her tits look? Like seriously. They're dapping each other up. Yeah. Like it's so insane. You know who I want to hear from, but I'm unsure, like if we will or not. We're recording this on a Thursday, so Giggly Squad drops on a Friday, so we're a day early for this. But like, I'm interested to see if Paige is going to speak out.
I saw her commenting some stuff.
She, yeah, like she didn't say anything really. Like she just was like. She basically said, like, the internet shocking me or whatever. Like,
she never expected. Yeah, like she's shocked.
Post a story with Ciara. Like,
I'm sure Ciara doesn't want her to, like, talk about it. Yeah. You know, I would respect that. But, I feel like she's not going to bash Amanda because I'm sure Paige knows Amanda's mental health, too, which is why I think Kyle's being nice about it.
Yeah, I think, and, like, Ciara and Paige are so close. Like, Ciara has gone on, like, family trips with Paige's family to Italy and things like that. Like, and I saw Ciara, like, commenting under, like, the latest, like, posts and stuff that, like, Paige or Giggly Squad has up. So, like, I know she's, like, there for her and has her back.
Yeah.
But I was just interested to see.
I'm waiting for her to unfollow Amanda.
If Paige would say or do anything. Yeah. But I know that she's, like, there for her. I would just love to be in a room with like Paige and Hannah talking shit about this. Like, I just want to hear the tea, or like Paige, Ciara, and Hannah like in a room. Like, ugh. Did you see, Rihanna's like this huge, like Bravo
Yeah, I
like
saw.
fan, and how she like slid it. She unfollowed Amanda. LOL, that's hilarious.
As she should.
Imagine you lose Rihanna's follow. That's hilarious. That's how you know you're down. But Rihanna like DM'd Ciara and was like, I got you, sis. Like, I know someone who like an A-list celeb who's like ready for you.
Well, Ciara needs some time to heal before she starts dating.
That's a great thing to say because I've seen so many people be like, Ciara for The Bachelorette. And I'm like, how about just like, why does it have to be like, we need to like find a man right now?
Yeah,
like, can't she just live and enjoy and like heal and find like happiness in her life?
I appreciate that about her. And she's someone that she won't be intimate with someone unless she's really feeling them. And, she takes her time with things. Her guard is up. She just bought a house.
Yeah.
I think she just needs to focus on being around people that
I don't
her.
think she's like, put me on The Bachelorette. Like, I think people are being a little crazy and trigger happy.
She'll be fine.
One.
I feel like between Austin learning from that POS and Wes, like, I feel like those are like you're like, okay, it's only up from here.
Yeah.
It's only up. So I'm not worried about her. She'll be okay.
Yeah.
Sending love, sis.
Sending love to our queen.
Let me know if you want me to send Amanda poop. They got poop services where you guys send me her address so I can send it.
OMG. I think Amanda and Kyle will get back together. That's my final thought.
I think Kyle's finally like, I want that bitch back.
He said he was trying again. And he's like, I was putting in effort to try to make it work. Little did I know that she was fucking West. That's crazy.
No. He would probably get back with her to save the show.
He's coming. He's like the knight in shining armor. He's the only one coming to her defense. Like, she's going to fall for it.
So then it's like she learned nothing.
And I don't expect her to. If she went from Kyle to West to her friend's man.
Kyle need therapy too. They all need therapy.
I'm not wishing for it. I'm just not surprised.
No, I don't think that would happen. Okay. I mean, and Kyle's the only one there for her right now. So maybe.
Here. It's April 2nd as of this recording, and we'll see what happens.
I think her family needs a Baker actor.
Period. And on that note, let's move on.
Okay.
We were shook-a-con to learn that Unwell Winter Games is not only coming out in a few days, but our sis Huda is starring on this new reality show.
Only person I care to watch. I mean that wholeheartedly.
And I love
how
how there was like a grid of like all the celebs that are on the show, and it's like first slot, Queen Huda.
One that matters.
Only one that matters.
Yeah, everyone's talking about, they're like, oh, I'm only going to watch it for this person. I'm like, if you got anything bad to say about my girl, don't watch it at all.
Period.
But you know what? Haters will be fans too. So I bet you y'all will watch it. Y'all need something to say. Y'all need views.
Oh, they
y'all need
love
clicks.
this. They love this. And it was so funny because I saw like there's been very short trailer clips coming out, and people are all in the comments, and they're like, people are about to make 300,000 like Huda videos right now, and it's like, well, that's how fucking polarizing she is.
Exactly.
That's exactly right. Is that supposed to be an insult? Like, yeah, you're supposed to see a million videos right now because that's how much people like love her, love to hate her. Like, she is that bitch, and I. You know what? So it's going to be a 4-episode miniseries on the Unwell Network's YouTube. So it's not like this big undertaking. Louis, her boyfriend, is going to be on it with her. And I remember them saying, too, like they're done with reality TV. But I feel like this makes a little more sense. It's like a little 4-episode thing. They did it together. So it's not like, one person's gone and it could create like issues. So honestly, I get it.
I feel like we need this. I'm so sick of dating shows. I'm so sick of them. And
100%.
I think if another Traitors came out, I would give it a chance.
Wow.
Because I like the competition shows. I liked All Stars.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm just outgrowing the love shows. I would say majority of it's because the casting is a lot younger.
Yeah.
So I'm already like, I know they're going to be F-boys. I already know the women are going to be bad and deserve better.
Yeah.
So I think this is a nice change. I'm so happy for it. And I wish it was more episodes.
Yeah.
But I'll take what I can get.
Agree. And maybe they're just like doing a little pulse check. Like, is this going to like, should we launch this further? I think the Unwell Network is like entering the space. They just launched Love Overboard. Mm-hmm. So I think that like we're going to see more of this. And if this is successful, which it will because our girl's on it, like then they're going to do more of this stuff. I just wish like the one that was longer was the one that she was in.
Alex Cooper, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
How much you pay my girl to get on there?
No,
I bet
seriously,
you paid her a lot.
No. And it looks like there's like skiing and ice skating and they're in Utah.
So remember when she was posting pictures with like the girl? Yes. This must have been filming.
So let's talk about some of the cast. I have this pulled up if you want to look at it. Okay, so Huda's on it, Louis Russell's on it, and I'm dying because they did these little like character cards, and on Huda's it says your dream date cute, period. Like yes, she is. And then next to Louis, they said here for a good time, also Huda's boyfriend. Demi from Mormon Wives is on it.
I could care less to see her.
I know. You know what? I think she's trying to squeeze.
Couldn't care less or could care less? Like I couldn't care any less? Or
yeah, I couldn't care less. Because if you say could care less, then that means you care more.
See, this is why I need you.
That's why I'm here for you. And you help me because I have no sense of direction. So I help you with English.
Which I got you.
Because I'm a writer.
North of Federal.
And you help me with.
Quiz.
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Don't ask me this shit. Okay? So anyways, we're not going to do it. You just got me all flustered.
It's okay. My question didn't make sense because Federal runs south to north.
I'm
so
like, what is
if I would have said like,
north Federal where
north of
PetSmart
Sunrise.
Is? Like hello.
Yes, it is.
See, so I'm like, what is she talking about?
Landmarks.
Thank you. And east of that is the beach.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm so
proud.
There
you go. Look at me.
You don't need no man. You don't need no man.
Left hand. Okay, so Demi's on it, but I will say this: Demi's trying to slide her way back into people's good graces because she's also been there for Taylor Frankie Paul.
Of course. She's like, I'm a shitty person. You did something shitty. Yeah, I get it.
She's been there for her. And Taylor publicly made it known. She like shouted her out. Like, there's something brewing there. Here's the polarizing issue that I have with Unwell Winter Games. Dakota is on it. They're going to platform this man, but they're going to cancel The Bachelorette. Like, it's so classic. It's so classic. The man's show's not affected. Not only is it not affected, not even a statement to address like this was pre-recorded, blah, blah, blah. Like we understand that there's like an investigation. It's like, I don't care about that. When that video dropped, Taylor Frankie Paul came out and said he's also an abuser, physically, mentally. So there's
she just didn't record his
against him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she can't, because he's the man. And of course, in those situations, like he's going to be the one that's able to.
This is my issue with casting Dakota. To I get villain.
Yeah, it's going to be spicy.
This is how I feel
harmless.
This is how I feel about Demi and Dakota.
Yeah.
When they shut up, good looking people. Very cute.
Yeah,
very cute. Open their mouths. Dakota, no substance to him. Yeah. I don't even know what he'd be saying half the time. Like I think he needs to go back to school because everything out of his mouth, I'm just like, was that English? But Dakota's just gives nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why is he on the show? He gives nothing. At least put freaking what's his face on it. I can't put Jordan on it. He got too much personality.
Ew.
He wants to be like it. Whereas Dakota
don't
just
you
bores
dare give
me.
That to him.
I know, but him and
I'd rather see Amanda Batula than see Jordan go on the fucking, Unwell Winter Games.
Oh, you better hide your man.
You
need to hide your man.
Well, here's the thing. If you're going to treat Amanda with respect, put her on and equal to a man, put her on House of Villains.
Ooh.
So
crazy
traitors.
Everyone,
she would never get traitors. That's the thing.
Everyone at House of Villains would make her cry.
No, seriously. She is not equipped. I need you to stand up. I need you to stand up.
Because Drita was on House of Villains. She's on the most recent one.
Yes.
Drita would make her cry.
She's hysterical. I started watching a couple episodes. It just came on after something I was watching.
I love Drita.
Put
Drita on.
I was watching. There was an episode where like some of the girls had to make themselves cry for a challenge. And I think she was one of them. And she starts forcing herself to cry. And she was so funny because she's like grieving and she's crying. And I was like, she's talking about this name. And I was like, oh my God, was it like her husband or somebody who died? And it was her dog. And I was like, oh my God, Drita.
I get it.
Yes. Okay. So we have Huda, Louis, Demi. We have Dakota. We have Hallie Batchelder, who's on the Unwell Network. I'm not very fond of a lot of things that she has said, but I guess I'll see if she's friends with her girl.
She's that.
She's like preaches weird shit online. Like
she don't like to use condoms.
Doesn't like. Yeah, she just says some crazy.
That's all I know her as.
I find that I saw her. You know what it is? I feel like maybe she just like feels like she has to like do a lot. But before she got her own like podcast on the Unwell Network, like she was featured a lot as Alex's friend, and they would like shoot the shit. But she was always doing the most with her stories to like go above and beyond, and it was like very pick me, try hard, and I was so turned off by the things she would say, and I was very disgusting. Like. As a girl who like listened to Call Her Daddy early days, like she rubbed me the wrong way, and I heard all the things from Sophia.
Yeah,
and Alex.
For example, like Call Her Daddy, they're teaching you how to give, you know. Whereas she's like, I'm insulted if a man asks me to wear a condom. Like, girl,
yeah, like this is not the message.
No, you don't want to be sending that message.
That is not the message. So like, it's not my favorite cast member.
That's all I know about her. But
like, I'm gonna give everyone on this cast like an equal chance, just because like our girl is on the season. Like, let's see who's there for her, who's not. These are just our first impressions. Caleb from Dancing with the Stars is on it. LOL.
Did they fire him, or is he still on Dancing with the Stars?
Oh, he's on it, but like he didn't make it far. Because karma. Serena and Joe from The Bachelor are on it. If you know them, they were on Bachelor in Paradise and met and like are happy together. And now they have their own podcast on the Unwell Network. Ekin Sue, I think she's Love Island UK.
She's the one that has the pictures with Huda back in the day.
Yes,
before. Yeah.
And she was on this other show. What was that show you told me to watch? And it was like Locked In or something, I think it was called. She was on it, and she got pretty far. You know that show with like our girl Brie from Selling Sunset, and like it's called Locked In. Yeah, and Ekin Sue was on it, and like Dwight Howard was on it. It was so random, but yeah. So I know her from that, but people know her from Love Island UK. Anna Delvey, who's like the scam artist.
Yes, that wears the ankle.
Oh my god,
she was on Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, for one episode.
Yeah. She was funny.
They were like, "What did you learn? Nothing." Okay, I do Juliet from what's that MTV show?
Siesta Keys
and Perfect Match. There's other people here that like. I don't really know or recognize. You let me know. And then there's something I want you to blind react to, and I want to talk about it.
I don't know any of these people.
Okay. So I did a good job of the ones that we know?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So, as a whole, we're very excited.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we're getting trailer clips. Our girl Huda looks insane.
As always.
It's like she has a filter on.
She's perfect.
She looks amazing. All of the clips, I'm eating them up. Even if she's like in them for a second, I'm like, oh my God, she ate. But this one clip just came out today. I don't think you've seen it yet because I feel like you would have said something to me about it. I'm going to show you this clip, and it's a couple seconds.
When people's name in her mouth?
When you play it, I want just hold the phone up to the mic so that they can see what the trailer is.
Okay.
But it's with a conversation between Huda and I am not familiar with this person. I started looking at his TikToks.
Guy?
Cameron Gerard. Okay. Mm-hmm. So just like up the sound and play it over.
I think you sent this to me, but
Did I? Did you watch it yet?
Not really.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to use the word trauma bond because that's not it. It's like you really bond with somebody and then they become like your glue.
Oh, you mean like my relationship?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. How could she have trauma bonded with Louis? What does that even mean?
I don't know. Maybe he's trying to say like you
love
guys
hard,
got so close because like something in the public. I don't know where he's going with this. It's a very out of context. And it's, you know what? I find it very funny and a little messy of the network to just release this 2-second out of context clip to make it look like there's trouble in paradise when there's like nothing. But it's Cameron, confronting Huda. He looks like he's having like a little like talk with a nice, maybe trying to, maybe good intentions talk. Like, I don't know the context and I don't know this person. Then I open the comments, okay? He looks like.
Well, first off, is he a therapist? Because who is he to say when someone's
trauma
bonding? He
looks like he's sitting here. How do you know this girl? But like, he looks like he's sitting there like kind of giving her like a nice little talk, right? Who is this man? These are the comments, okay? I don't really care for whatever he has to say because he was one of the champions of the Huda hate train on TikTok last summer. So nope, you don't know Huda or Louis, so you are in no position to tell her shit about her relationship. I just found out this man wants to beat her up a couple months ago. He needs to stay away. Apparently, he was making jokes about beating her up. All these people are saying that he made Islamophobic comments. Queen Huda, this guy said such nasty things about Huda, and now he is acting brand new. Somebody else, from a guy who threatened to beat her up last summer, from somebody else. It's just all.
Why was he able to sit across from her? Who hired him?
So he made a TikTok addressing this, and he was like, I watched his TikTok. He's like, I should have asked for the guest list because I pull up. He's like, I thought it was going to be a nice crew of people, and I see like 5-6 people I talk shit about. So I know that they're doing this like to stir the pot. Like they brought me in because like, you know, like he's acting like, and he almost made it seem like, why am I with these like villains? Which like, I hate when people are like even trying to compare this to House of Villains because I'm sorry, like you guys can try and paint Huda to be whatever you want, like. What, she's a girl who loves hard? I'm sorry, what? And I find it so funny that people like made it their mission to like separate her from the guy that she liked. They got penalized just because she liked somebody and she didn't want to like date around. She really wanted to lock in with one person. Oh my gosh, it's such a problem.
First off, I have no respect for any man that bashes a woman, let alone says he wants to put hands on one.
Yeah.
So anything he says is
all
irrelevant.
jokes, apparently.
Yeah, no. Any man that is sitting there talking shit about a woman, commenting. I made a TikTok about this. Oh, and the guys were not having it. I had to literally archive it because I was like, whoa, I made people mad. All I said was like, why are you sitting here talking shit about a woman, bullying a woman, being a man? Like, it's sad.
Yeah.
Go do something.
Yeah.
Like, women attacking other women, like we see it every day. Whatever. Yeah. But when it's a man, I'm just, I like zone out or tune out. Or I'm just like, irrelevant, unless you're Andy Cohen. Irrelevant.
Yeah. It made me just like, seeing this
I would have been like, Louis.
Yeah. It made me so mad because it's like, first of all, you're trying to paint it like you're having a heart-to-heart with a friend, which your intentions are not good. Like those comments were crazy. Also, the network cutting just this out-of-context little clip where you see nothing going wrong just to make it seem like there's drama in paradise. Like, it really pissed me off.
Yeah, but that's an Alex Cooper thing.
Yeah.
Like she's
yeah, it's a teaser.
It's a teaser.
And to get people talking. But I loved that all the comments were like in her defense.
As they should be.
And
I don't even know who that loser
is.
I know who she is before him.
There's so many people that
I have no idea who he is.
That he said such like racist things and like
and he thought it would make him relevant, but we have no idea who he is.
Yes,
and we're such
and we don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah,
like I was just like,
what's that one chick we didn't like that kept talking shit about her?
Oh, she's gone. I haven't even seen her. I can't remember her name.
She must be blocked.
Yeah, what's it? No, she just irrelevant.
The hell is her name? I can't remember.
Oh, I don't even know. Jessi Wu.
That one.
Vom.
Oh, you're gonna have new content to talk about when you watch this.
She's probably foaming at the mouth. She's probably so excited.
So excited.
So, yeah, we will be sat for this. We'll come back nice and early next week to recap for you guys. We cannot wait to see our girl shine.
I can't wait.
Ugh.
I'm going to fast forward everyone else. I'm sorry.
You're so silly. You really do that shit.
I'm going to pause it.
But I'm going to need you to watch for the pod and for our people.
No, I am.
One last thing that we haven't talked about. And I find it funny that there's this theme of like, as soon as these women get out of their marriages, they betray the women that like help them get out and wipe their tears. But
so you're not going to be talking about Love Overboard.
Now I'm talking about Jessi from Mormon Wives.
Oh, yes, we did not speak about this yet.
Yes. So Jessi Draper, who's now divorcing Jordan, kissed Chase. And that's like her friend Miranda's baby daddy.
I don't know what is in the air. Why are women losing their minds?
Genuinely.
Like, women are just, I literally texted Alina. I said, I don't want any more girlfriends. I do not. I trust no one else. It's crazy what these girls are doing to each other. And Miranda, oh gosh, she's such an angel. Like, she deserves the best. I'm so sad that she has to deal with Chase the rest of her life, but he's just such a dog. And Jessi, I was really rooting for you, and now I can't even look at you.
Yeah. And the only thing that saved Jessi, like, She is so lucky
that the Taylor shit came out.
Amanda Batula was like, hold on a second, I got you. And this whole Scamanda thing has come out. Now Jessi looks great. Oh, it was just a kiss with Chase, not a full-blown relationship.
Right. So it was the Taylor, then it was the Jessi, now it's the Amanda.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, Jessi's thanking her, like, she's like, I wasn't that bad. I didn't do all that.
Like, Utah's not that small. Like, I don't understand why people keep doing this to Miranda, too. Like, to me, I get it. Not that I get it.
No.
Anyone kissing a man. But, like, there's people that I'm just like, out of all people to hurt. And even Taylor, I thought she was moving funny when she was doing things with Chase. It's like, why?
Yeah, like even just the flirtiness.
Yeah.
Even when it was nothing. It is weird. And honestly, Miranda's she has such a good head on her shoulders. She's beautiful. She's smart. She's all the things. She's a good friend. She's not dramatic. Like, it's so sad. And you know what? She keeps, like, swallowing all the bullshit that has happened and, like, letting it go and, like, moving forward with people. And I'm sure she's tired of it.
Bro. Jessi, if you would have sent me those damn flowers, bitch, they would have been returned.
She sent
I would have recorded throwing
Miranda.
them shits in the trash.
And apparently Miranda's like, this is an even bigger betrayal to this other girl, because the other girl, I forget her name. Pardon me for forgetting. I don't know. She's not on the show, but one of Jessi's good friends who isn't a Mormon wife, was like seeing Chase and like was one of Jessi's very good like best friends for a long time. And that apparently Miranda was like, that's an even bigger like betrayal than me. So Jessi sent them both flowers.
The only one that's surprising me with everything going on is Jessi, because I used to love her and now I can't stand her. Chase, not surprised. Amanda, not surprised.
Yeah. I know.
Taylor, not surprised, but
I know.
Dakota, piece of shit too.
And like even the same for Jessi. Like I feel like she and Amanda just had such an amazing like path ahead of themselves. They were so loved for 2 minutes. Like they both got out of their marriages. We're like, yeah, like we're all here to ride for you and like blow you up and like support everything you do. And then,
and Jordan, shut the fuck up. We don't care what you have to say or think about the situation. I was
he started like riding the bandwagon. Like, no matter what, we still don't like you. We're always going to like her more than you, and you're pathetic.
And Demi, shut the hell up too. No one gives a shit what you think about the whole situation. She's like, oh, I called it.
I feel like
shut up.
Demi is coming back around because she was there to support Taylor. So I think if that's happening, I feel like she may come around with Jess. I'm just making a prediction here.
After that, bitch,
and
had
now
a little
she's going to be on the
Unwell
show.
And she says, oh, I look like the villain. Like, bitch, you can be the villain. You are the villain.
Yeah.
What do you mean you look like you? I was just like, I still don't like you.
Yeah.
You're such a waste of beauty.
Ugh, she is gorgeous.
Between you and your piss-drinking man, I can't stand you both.
Yeah. So, oh my God, that's hilarious. Well, like she claimed sexual harassment against a man who didn't do anything. So, like, that's, in front of friends who've literally gone through sexual assault. So it's a little tough one right there.
So insensitive.
It's a little tough to swallow that pill. But yeah, so that's crazy. Justice for Miranda.
Let's talk about Love Overboard.
Yeah.
Just because it is one of the newer dating shows. And I'm close to being done.
Okay.
So we don't have to get into it fully, but just the whole concept of it. I do like it. I like how quickly it moves. I like that all the episodes are released fairly quick. So I'm not mad at it, but I'm getting a little sick of dating shows.
So I am very fatigued with dating shows. I will say the one thing like they're doing right is it's actually different. Like this is not like the same copy paste that you're seeing like Age of Attraction is Love is Blind and then you see Bachelor in Paradise try to copy Love Island. Like they're doing all the same things and the challenges. Like at least this is like totally fresh. Like they're dating on a yacht. Like the plank shit just like sends me to another dimension. It's so funny. Gabby Windey was a great choice as host.
She's funny.
The concept is good. When I first thought that like I liked the idea, and then I was like, oh, God, like they have people underneath cleaning, and then you have to move up. Like I wasn't sure I was going to feel about that. And especially when I heard like you have to like take one of the women out if you want to go up top or this or that. And then I realized like in challenges, you can also like as a couple make your way up. So that got a little better. But I think at least it's like distinguished. It's different. So they do have that going for them.
And I like that when they do the challenges, if the person you're on top with ends up going down, you have the option to go down with them.
Yeah.
So I like that it shows loyalty. Like, are you feeling that? Because, of course, the one person that was like, I'm going to stay up here. And it's like, that man did not look at you again because of that. You did not choose to go down with him, and you're surprised he doesn't want to be with you anymore.
Yes.
So I like it. I like some of the girls. A lot of the girls I like are more on the newer side, so I don't think you're up to there yet.
Yeah.
The only thing they did steal from Love Island is a heart rate challenge.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they do a heart rate challenge.
I'm so over that shit. Why are you doing the same thing?
It's like, the only thing is you're blindfolded, and whoever gave you the most heart rate, it's who you're going to be paired with.
Oh, my God. I wonder where they got that idea.
Once I heard it, I was like,
That's annoying. I hate that shit. Like, when I started seeing all the same stuff on Bachelor in Paradise, and like in Perfect Match too. Perfect Match, they start blindfolding you and like making you kiss people. And it's like, that's Love Island. And the thing is, with Bachelor in Paradise, or Perfect Match too, a lot of these, and well, both of them, Bachelor in Paradise and Bachelor in Paradise. And what's the other one I was just saying?
Perfect Match.
Perfect Match started doing the same kinds of things as Love Island. But Love Island is skews younger. So like the girlies on there and the guys are like early 20s and they're going to do the crazy things. These people going on like Bachelor in Paradise are like in their 30s and they're like meeting up in a tent, like blindly, like kissing. And they're all like, I remember Rachel on Perfect Match being blindfolded kissing. And she's like, this is so awkward and uncomfortable. Like they're our age. Like you don't want to be like,
we're not
30
young,
years
trying
old,
to just,
trying to blindfold kiss 10 men in a row. Like I don't want to do that.
The only show I really do care to continue watch that is a dating show is Love Island because it's live.
Yeah.
It's interactive. We get to vote.
Yes.
You know, whereas like Love Overboard, I don't have a say.
There's one. Like we don't need a million copies that do it worse.
Like Love Overboard, like there's a couple obviously I'm rooting for that does win.
Don't say
No, I'm not going to tell you who. I don't know who wins. I'm saying there's a couple I'm rooting for. Like I like the excitement of following couples I like to the end.
Yes.
But you know, a lot of it's not
really like.
I like Lexi and James.
Okay.
Lex and James.
Yep.
I love them. But there's a few couples that I wouldn't mind winning, but they're like my favorite. I like Gia and Gia's man.
I'm screaming. Good job.
I like her too.
Yes.
What was I going to say about this? I forgot.
I don't know. Who you're shipping?
Oh, yeah. So I like the fact that I can like follow the couples and stuff, but a lot of it is obvious.
Yeah.
You know, like obviously whoever they connect with more is going to be the one that they save and not send overboard. And like maybe twice I was surprised where I was like, oh, I didn't see that one coming.
I think it's tough too because then it's like, it's hard because it's like if you're trying to get to the top and you want to bring your man with you or your man wants to bring you, but then like one of you got to go, like if like fall off a plank if you're not safe. So like that's tough.
Yeah, or you got to win challenges.
Yeah,
to really,
that's the other thing.
It's so scary because the way, if you go on a date, you know you're going to have to pick between who you're with or the new person.
Yes.
So I'm like, please don't pick me for a date.
It's like you almost don't want to date.
Yeah.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. And I'm only on episode 3, so I will catch up to you. Yeah. But what I just saw happen was funny. Like first impressions, I will say, so Enna is like paired up with Andrew and Andrew's sitting there. He's like, don't stay with me on topside. Go down because I want to bring Sophia up. Meanwhile, the whole time Sophia's talking shit. She's like, I don't want this man.
She's like,
but I'm going to use him to get to the top side and da-da-da. And like, he's talking so much shit to Enna. And then I found it, and Enna and Sophia are friends. So like Enna immediately like says something like, "Oh my God, Sophia," he said that. Like,
so you didn't see the plank part yet?
I did.
Okay. Yeah.
So he's like telling the girls like, or the girls are talking, and they're like, "Oh my God, Andrew just said this about me," and like he's like, "I'll sleep on the floor if you stay with me," which is like nasty work, right? So Enna like is up top with him.
This is obviously a spoiler if you guys haven't watched.
But yes, but then. Then Sophia gets a chance to like go on a date with him, and Andrew's like, oh yes, like now I'm gonna bring her up, and completely backstabs Enna by going for Andrew because everybody knows Sophia didn't want Andrew. Mm-hmm. Like, and she's talking so much shit. She's on her way to her date. She goes, "Save me, help me," to like the people aboard. Mm-hmm. What Enna did on that plank
I was here for it.
Was Chef's Kiss. It was cinematic. It was I was like, yes. And I loved how all the girls were like, when Sophia started talking, they were like, girl, please. She was like.
Maybe not like Sophia.
I didn't like her at all.
Yeah.
Especially when Anna was like, we were friends. Like, that's my girl. She backstabbed me. I was like, ooh. You know who's a pot stirrer for sure? Early days, at least. Yeah. Leela. Oh, my God. The drama. She is not a girl's girl.
A lot of people must love Leela, but I personally cannot stand her. Even
I don't like her.
The end. But she starts bonding with the girls. She gets a little better. But
she's
like a drama queen. For example, like Lauren is going to go through some stuff, but Leela and her are very close, as you know.
Yeah.
So, like, when it's time for Lo to possibly go, Leela's so fucking dramatic about it, and it's like all about her. And I'm like, girl, like, how are you gonna tell a man how to feel? Like, I see your side, I know you're riding for your girl, but like, come on, dial it back.
I don't know. Like, I felt like Leela was betraying everybody, talking shit, and then trying to cover it up and spin the story so she didn't look like she was doing all this crazy.
The only one she was really loyal to, I feel like, was Lauren.
Yeah, I have to see. But in the beginning, she was doing a lot of like this. She went up to like whoever Beau was with in the beginning. I forget the girl's name.
Yeah, she's definitely stirs like, but she's. I think a lot of people are gonna do like her.
Okay,
but for me,
so
it was
I'll
just
have
hard.
To wait and see.
For me, it just gave like she's too immature and it's driving me crazy.
For me, casting gold was Bella. She's out of control. She's a mess. The dramatics when she found out when you have to clean, like
no, Bella.
She is something special.
When her day came, I was like, okay, good, because I'm sick of her.
It was really wild. Like, she was a crazy No, of course, but like she made it hysterical.
Oh yeah,
like she's batshit.
And she complained the most, but I feel like she did the most. Like, she was complaining about having to clean all that stuff, but she did really good. She was doing the fish, and everyone else was scared of that.
I was like, why were you wanting? She's like, I'm from the South. I'm like, girl. I was like, then what were you crying for?
Yeah, Leela was scared to touch the fish while she was, like, talking to it and kissing it.
The dramatics when she was like, I have to clean. And she, like, she was nuts because, like, she would be, like, sitting in her bed, bash her head, start crying. I'm like, girl, you are a mess.
She's a lot. She was good casting, but I do think... I feel bad for her. She didn't make any friends. She leaves like with no friends.
She doesn't look like she's crazy.
I know. I feel bad. She's animated, but I feel like people kept attacking her.
Yeah. She's funny though. I'm sure she'll get other show opportunities though, and then we'll maybe see a better side of her, a different side.
She was like, "I'm leaving with a bang."
I can't wait. If she goes off a plank, that's gonna be funny as fuck.
You think she's gonna go off a plank?
Oh no! Don't tell me that. But how is she gonna go? Well, I don't know. So wait. You just let me watch it.
She looked good leaving though.
Okay. All right. Well, people who've seen will know what that means.
But when you finish watching, let me know. But I would say I love Gia. Is her name Lexi?
Yes.
Okay, Lexi. I don't know why I want to call her Alexa or Lexi.
No, it's Lexi.
I like Lexi. I like Gia. I like, who's the one that was with Andrew?
I don't know if Anna
still?
Okay.
Well, they make it far together. Anna, I like, who else is there? I like Val. I like Lauren, but if I had to choose between Team Lauren or Team Val, I'm Team Val. Leela's okay. She's just a little crazy.
All right. Well, I'll let you know how I feel about her. So next week we'll be back.
And I love Delaney.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
We'll be back to talk about, that's another thing that happens at Love Island. The shipwreckers or bombshells.
Oh, yes. Right. Yeah,
another thing.
Yeah, shipwreckers.
But at least it's still like distinguishable enough that it's different.
Yes.
Next week, we'll be back to talk about Unwell Winter Games, and we are so excited to see our girl.
If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe. We're also on TikTok and Instagram at girlplease_podcast. Bye, bitches.
Bye.